Fucking 80.
Damn,
Lying.
you got it pretty warm over there, of course, as always. It was,
You
dude, it
want
was
it?
last night was like freezing in California.
You want it? You want this heat?
the
I'll gladly
muggy,
give it to
the
you.
fucking muggy ass heat. Yeah, sure. Gives me excuse to have ice cream. Oh, dude, it was fucking like freezing in the night, man. I'm like, what the fuck? I know we're a desert and all, but fuck, man. Shit. It was a little dry, fucking cold. It'd be like that, I guess, for January.
Dried like ours ass.
Like that, I guess, for January.
Dried like ours ass.
God damn it. All right, I heard
Hey.
so I
Yeah.
did the audio check.
Yep. I did hear. So speak a little higher. Yeah. We good?
All
We
right,
Gucci?
we are Gucci. Let me go ahead and actually, if I forget, tweet it out real fast.
Nah. Mhm. Ooh, itchy. Mhm, mhm. Look at all these artists that I follow, and they're opening up for commission. And I don't have the money. Yet my dumbass already put 2 commissions. Well, it's for my longtime artist friend.
Oh, okay.
I think I showed you some of his works that he
Yeah.
did for me, but just in case. Oh my god, I can't see. A B C D E F G. I don't know how to fucking.
Hmm. All right, we'll
Um,
close
I'm
that for
going.
now.
There you go. Copic markers and
Uh,
watercolor, 11 by 17, 100 each.
oh, gotcha. Okay, okay. Nice. That's cool.
So it's like, but it's like again, it's like I can't buy all these commissions. Here you go, friend.
Mm-hmm. All right. If you're ready, let's go. Let's go. So welcome back, everybody. There's another episode of the Hypecast. This is the second one of this year, right? Episode 344, I believe. We're that much closer to 350, and that means we're that much closer to hitting that big 400, right? We're still
Mhm.
trying to chug along and keep it going until we can't. Simply put. With yours truly, as always, Sean, aka Hawk525. With my cohort, as always, Zawa, in the building. So,
Am I in a building or am I outside?
yeah, right. You got the background going for ZZZ. Got the, oh, yeah, that's the ramen stand, and like, yeah, you got the arcade right there, and kind of an interesting angle,
And no
actually.
one
I
goes
actually
to.
never seen that angle too often.
No one goes to the arcade in ZZZ.
I know, right? It's only for like certain events or something like that. I think, well, yeah, especially during that one event with for Godfinger, and then when you like beat the event, you get the title Conqueror of Godfinger or something like that. I still have that title on to this day until there's something possibly cooler, I guess. But yeah,
Hmm.
let's see. Well, before we begin, I just want to make this little preface. It was a little dry until like later part of the week. especially when
Yeah.
a certain character was teased for Street Fighter 6, which we will definitely open the can on that one in a bit. But yeah, it was a little dry in the first half, and then but we got stuff to talk about though, definitely. There are a couple of ones from like last year, so we do have like a little bit of like the last bits of 2025 like kind of lingering that I wanted us to actually, or at least um take a gander at. So yeah, but we got stuff to talk about nonetheless.
Mm.
Yeah. And then just to like let kind of like remind people, for those who have been following, we did started streaming only here on YouTube from the 31st of May of last year. So kind of like a, not like a milestone, but like like a little reference point in our little history here. And we used to do it on Twitch, but for reasons I already went over,
Things
yeah,
happen.
things happen, and yeah, so we just decided to stream only on YouTube, because I don't know, it just makes the most sense in this in this little situation. Yeah, so that literally began in the middle of 2025 pretty much, and it's been like that ever since. Our process and us have not changed a whole lot. Maybe just like a couple of things to like refine and stuff like that here and there, but really, that was like probably the most significant thing that happened for the Hypecast for 2025 is what I wanted to mention. But last episode there was a lot to unfold, just because we were like coming back from our break. There's a lot to catch up. There was the Game Awards, a lot of big stuff that was kind of happening, especially with EVO, which we'll talk about actually, funny enough, more on EVO in a later bit of the fighting game section. But yeah, it is what it is. So we're here to pretty much continue to do our thing in the year of 2026. And yeah, so
In the year 2026.
yeah. Amidst of some chaos going on in the States, of course, it's kind of like, it's always like in January, always something like significantly bad happens. I feel
Something stupid happens.
I know, seriously. Like last year was like the fire, and then now you got other such things, especially with a certain force, let's just say, a group of people, and now other groups of people being involved, and yeah, it's just wild mess is putting it nicely, I guess you could say. But yeah, we're here to talk about some some games and things that have to do with our sort of nerd culture and stuff like that. Things that we always talk about. Hey, what's up, Sick? How you doing? We got Sick in the chat, so we got somebody in the chat. Welcome. We just about to get started. We actually, let me adjust the chat window. I forgot I actually like fixed the chat, so I have to like readjust it again for at least the Hypecast side of things. Okay, so we got that adjusted. Okay, so anyway, welcome, and let's go ahead and talk about the fighting game section real nicely. So let me go ahead and hit this.
This battle is about to explode.
Oh yes, indeed, because my boy.
This man. Let's just say he got happy and wet at the same time.
yeah, real moist. Is one way to put it.
How can you be moist when your weather is cold?
I know, it was
without catching a cold.
We were getting the desert cold, but then Alex came and just brought the moisture.
Yes, he did.
But yeah, let's go ahead and play it.
He hugged you really cold like.
Yeah.
I do have some reservation thoughts about this.
Yes.
Free deal of Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Nice ass shot.
I know. It is a reference, though. It is a reference, to be fair.
It is a reference, but still, it's like.
Ooh, the nasty drop kick without the handshake. You don't shake hands.
You shake hands after.
Shut up! They already rang the bell.
Is this a different VA of Alex?
It sounds the same to me, but we'll find out, I guess, eventually. At least the Alex is there, though. Like, the character Alex is preserved. He does the headlock. That was V-Trigger 2, I think. Back in 5. God, he's so buff, dude.
And he is body proportional.
Go easy.
Yeah.
Just the best this city has.
At least in this video, anyway. We'll see about his actual in-game model when he's fighting, like, you know, like in the actual gameplay side of things. Because this is yes a cinematic trailer for the most part, but it is now using, or we are now seeing what
Hello.
Oh, do we have another person? Oh, okay.
Hello, sir.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I was going to say something that Hawk might kill me the next time we see each other. But I'll be cool. I'm more than just a friend to Hawk.
Nah. Let's not get that mixed up, but anyway. But good friend, yes. So anyway.
Yeah.
All
right. Do you want to go first with your
I'll let you go. I'll let you go
analysis?
first. I'll let you go first. What do you guys say about this whole video?
Because he's wearing dark colors,
Mm-hmm.
which looks nice on him,
Yes.
but the way his attitude was at the beginning of this fight
Yes.
and during it kind of reminds me a little bit of New World Order during the WWE era. Just
You're
saying.
right. You're very.
I'm not saying that he's like Hulk Hogan. In
Yeah.
the video. I want to say he's.
Although it is funny because he is inspired from the younger days of Hulk Hogan. Yes, especially this whole like Andore and Alex right here.
Yeah.
That is largely inspired from Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan's prime days. Yeah.
I want to say he's more like the way his attitude is.
Mm-hmm.
Sting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to me, this is embodying Sting the way he was during that era.
I think I've seen similar comments in the comment section of at least Twitter anyway. Yeah.
At least they're showing like what some of his attack animations. Are gonna
Yeah,
be.
to an extent. Like we
His
know
chop.
it's
His giant boot kick.
The boot, the drop kick, the chokehold he's gonna do. It is a teaser by definition.
Yeah.
It is by that a teaser. Anything else?
More like I want to say the chokehold is gonna be an EX move.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
His chops are gonna be an EX move, and it's gonna hit 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Or you can hold it.
You think he can charge it?
I remember I think in 5 he was able to charge it, and then if it connects, they're kind of like stunned.
Right?
Or was that Tatsunoko versus Capcom?
No, that was Tatsunoko. That was definitely Tatsunoko. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, it's definitely Tatsunoko. You can definitely charge it, and then when it lands, it turns them, and then you can grab them, and then he does the German suplex, and that in turn, while it does, I think it does less damage. It does. It's supposed to stun them more if there is a stun meter, because Alex is supposed to be the stun king, right? Or at least his gameplay is supposed to be stun forward of all the characters.
See, now that you say that, it's gonna be scary that his level 1 is his stun, and it instantly kills your dash.
Yeah, I know the drive gauge. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the drive gauge. It'll be very scary if you can land that. It's like, oh,
Yes.
happened?
I wonder if he can burn out people faster like that then. That would be pretty scary if he's in the right hands, like, Problem X and other such Alex mains or Alex players, excuse me.
Alex players or
Mm-hmm.
the gradual like Zangief, like whatever you learn with Zangief, you can
Yeah,
kind
you
of
can
like
kind of
incorporate to
like
Alex.
apply that with Alex and a bit for like basic fundamentals.
I don't want to see Idom play around with Alex.
Alex, Well, I mean, you never know, right? You just never know with these things at times. Like people just pick up some people like Fudo picks up like some of the most random characters and make them really work at times.
Well, Fudo's not like human, right?
Yeah, right. He's very very consistent. Some of them some of the most like clean Street Fighter players to this day, even though
Yeah.
he's in like the older age now, but even so, that's not stopping him.
He's just proving that age is just a damn number.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's up, Arrow? This is actually not Hugo. This is Andore.
Yeah, it is a guy inspired by Hugo.
Yeah, pretty much like Hugo and Andore kind of like fall from the same sort of apple tree, pretty much of the Andre the Giant tree, you could say.
But
And
again, if this
Mhm.
was Hugo, Poison would have been like screaming her ass off.
Yeah, Poison would have definitely been around. So sadly, this is not Hugo just yet. We're not gonna see Hugo at least for another year or so.
He's Hugo in name.
Yeah, I mean, in spirit, I guess you could say.
Ooh.
I do notice. Sorry to interrupt, but like I do notice in the crowd, you can see like the fridge. I'm sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Fridge. Are you like throwing your hands up like what the fuck? Or are you happy?
Right. No, well, I see the X, so it looks like it's not. The fridge is not happy to see the heel turn from Alex.
Not in this cinema.
Yeah. Boom! Yeah, he got the stomp, dude. Can't forget the stomp.
Also, the
Yeah.
coloration of his splash.
Yeah, so it's like that nice neon green and yellow. I like it. Although sad to see that he's lacking the green pants, but it is what it is.
Well, we don't know. It might be his classic costume.
Right. The classic costume, of course. That's like, of course, to expect that. But as part of his default costume for 6, the green is not there. But but you pretty much like pointed out, like, this is kind of like reminiscent of his heel turn. He's turning dark a little bit in the wrestling scale, pro wrestling scale. He's not like Satsuno Hado fucking dark or anything. that would be pretty potentially badass if Alex somehow obtained the Satsuno Hado and make that part of his like character almost in pro wrestling. Any other things?
His villain arc.
His villain arc, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Anything else you got? Yeah.
I'm glad that he's there. We saw bits and pieces. So I want to say maybe next month. Wait, when? Let me see. Let me try this. I'm putting a tinfoil hat.
Okay. What's up? What you got, man?
So we just got his teaser.
Uh-huh.
Now.
Yes.
Now, Alex. When is your birthday, Alex?
Okay.
Because if it's in February.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Street Fighter character Alex's birthday is May 15th.
Oh, okay. So that's a
It
little.
says early spring.
Yeah, it does say early spring. Maybe May is considered early spring for this time. So maybe they'll drop him then. I don't know. That's quite the wait, though. To be honest.
Oh, and go back to just showing Alex, him pointing.
Pointing. Let me see. Was that?
So like
right there. Yeah.
Okay. All right, everyone. Alex has fallen into every anime trope
Hmm.
because in Street Fighter V, he's only 17 years old.
Oh. Oh my god. That's wild, dude. He's got the
So
Jotaro.
he has the body of a fucking 30-year-old,
Mm-hmm. But
a
the
very
number,
fit 30-year-old.
oh, yeah, yeah. But
But his
apparently,
age don't match the body.
yeah, exactly. That's pretty
He's like
wild.
the
Yeah.
he's like the reverse, like women characters.
Mm-hmm. Right. The lollies, right? The reverse lolly almost.
Yeah, it's like,
This.
wow, who's this? Who's this little child? I'm fucking 45,
I
boy.
know. Yeah, Tatsumaki or slash Tornado from One Punch Man
One Punch.
falls into that category definitely.
I mean, technically, Genkai from Yu Yu Hakusho when she's in her young.
Yes, the young form. True. True.
I mean, you could also say the same for Oh fuck! I forgot the fucking child's name from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, Koema?
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
had it correct, but I didn't want to say
Yeah, you didn't want. Yeah,
like
yeah, gotcha.
Koema.
Yeah, Koema.
Even in his like adult form, it's like, wow, you look like you're in 20s. No, I'm about 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
Liar.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a liar.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, Alex, you young boy.
I know, right? Right. But man,
Huh?
I'm no, I was very happy to see how they like did this like little teaser here. Like it definitely gives you a good idea of what Alex can do, right? He stomps, he's got the drop kick. That'll probably be like his jumping heavy kick or something.
Jumping heavy kid.
Yes.
I think if you EX it, it's gonna do a wall bounce.
If it can be EXable, yes, that is very possible. Or you can like charge it somehow in the air and then boom, like kind of like a little bit like how Geef works in that regard. But most importantly though, he looks really cool. He turned out great, at least in the high res side of things. But this is like the idea, mostly the idea of what he looks like, when you select him, and then they do the what do you call the preview screen when the song comes up, like yeah, that part. They're like walking down the thing, and then they like do the stare down or something. That part, right? It's like like that build up to the actual fight. That part I feel like he's gonna do something real sick, or just looks really cool doing it. Because he already looks really cool. Like just not he doesn't even have to do much. I like how his face is modeled. It's not. It just looks good. I think it's a simple way to put it. And I like how they did his face tattoo this time around. It's like, okay, it's on his face, but it's also on his beanie. It's a nice touch, and then plus the beanie itself, the fact that he's rocking it as his default outfit, and when he's fighting, so it's like that's really cool because it gives him that look that I always really like for anime characters. Like that's why I like Zoro and like such other characters, right? Those characters with the beanie and then they got the shadow over their eyes. That's my look. That's my look. I get sad when they skip the yeah in tournaments. Yeah, I feel you, Arrow. That's like the people boo when they do that. It's so funny when that happens. It like kind of goes to show
And
how,
shows that they're playing against time.
yes,
But
yeah.
I'm now wondering if they do bring in Dan and the opponent or someone playing Dan does the taunt. Are they just gonna whack him out of it, or are they gonna let it, play?
Oh
full?
yeah, I don't know about
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
like out of courtesy, like let
Right.
this rock because the taunt doesn't do nothing.
Right. But it could, I
It's
mean,
it
hey,
just needs some
you
time.
never know. It could do something in 6 as like a little joke if you let it play out. Like, oh, he suddenly gets a buff or something.
Oh,
because
like a one hit buff.
like a one-hit buff, exactly. Yeah, if you but it goes on super long is the thing. But yeah, I like this shot because like people have already made the meme like, oh, it's absolute cinema, that pose. But dude, he's like buff, man. He looks super built.
17-year-old.
Yeah, I know. He's like early 20s at best, right? Or putting it generously. Dude, he is built like a fucking. He's built like an action figure, funny enough, but.
Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, Stretch Armstrong, but he probably even more proportion, especially the arms. But man, yeah, he looks cool. That's all I can really say. They did him right. His voice is great, whether it's the same voice actor or not. I think he just looks great. I can't wait for this actual kit to be shown. Little observations though I did want to make, which has already been pointed out by other such accounts. So in the video, they actually make a reference with these title cards, right? With Andore and Alex, right? How they like match it from which game they came from. So Andore apparently it was from Final Fight, so you can kind of see the similarities there, in a way. But for Alex especially, he's from 3, like the original 3, and so they like matched his sort of font or design with this, so it's actually really like a nice touch. Like it's like the little details that really like add up to it, and I love this shot too. This shot looks really cool. It really shows like the grittiness of Alex. Like man, like if only they like took that, if only that happened with 5, right? The Street Fighter 5 Alex. Like I know what they were trying to go for, but it just wasn't great. It could have been way better with the art style.
Yes.
With 5 overall, like the hair looked like French fries. I love the headband. Like don't get me wrong and stuff like that. I like some things about that Alex design, but ultimately I think the art design was a little clashing, and like the way he stood was a little weird because his leg was like looked like his his like left or right leg was like reversed or something like that. That's a lot of people memed on it for a long time, which I don't disagree, because I think that it does look a little goofy. So I definitely can't wait of again how he looks in the actual game, in the actual fight, and how he moves and everything. Hopefully he like hits like a truck, and hopefully he looks like he hits like a truck, and looks cool doing it, of course. But yeah, let's go back to the early parts real fast, in case I did miss any other sort of detail. So this exact shot is a reference to what happened in 3, I believe. Like if you go through Alex's story in 3, that's the shot you get to see as well. So they're kind of like making a little callback on it. Now, I'm gonna say something here, and this particular little scene right here with Andore trying to looks like he was going for a handshake. But if you look at his face, right, like, are you really trying to be friendly, or are you trying to hide something? Like, like, hey, I'm gonna, yeah, like, hey, I'm gonna, play a little trick on him or whatever. He's got something up his sleeve or whatever, and then only meant to be boot to the face with his drop kick. Ooh, beep. Yeah, he beat him. Yeah, exactly. He beat him to it. With the dirty little trick or whatever. But no, like the audience was like, "Boo, Alex, why'd you do that?" Yeah, see, like, obviously,
you're supposed to be a hero,
yeah,
not
exactly.
a villain.
Yes. So he's like considered the heel turn, and then Alex is kind of like, whatever. Yeah, the bell already rang. Fuck you, whatever, right? Yeah. Hey, what's up, JP? What's going on, man? Yes, the heel turn begins. It's the heel Alex era. Yeah, so yeah, the stomp, the headbutt, of course, all the staples of Alex is there. It's at the chop. The knee is, I think, kind of new. ish. But unless this is supposed to be like the air knee that he does, because it does look a little different. But maybe like it's such a close up that it is supposed to be his the air knee move that he does. Maybe it is. Now I think this is supposed to be his boot, like heavy, just standing heavy kick. So it looks like it'll have like some certain properties whenever like with whatever gimmick that this Alex will have. So maybe he'll have the warm up again. Maybe he'll do the oh, I'm ready, right? The what do you call goes into like a stance or something I don't know, something to that extent. And then of course the headlock, that's another staple of Alex. The stun headlock or whatever it's called in whatever game. So all you see these notes, right? That this is Alex. This is going to be how he is likely going to play. Obviously like like a pro wrestler, right? Whereas Geef, yeah, he is a pro wrestler too, but he's got his own little spin as a pro wrestler. He's a face, right? And Alex will definitely be the heel. So it'll be really interesting to see, the sort of back and forth we see potentially with Geef and Alex, because yeah, now you have the face versus the heel. So let's see. We'll see how that turns out. Yeah. I love the outfit and everything, even though I said, there's no green, but that's, kind of appropriate because, yeah, he's turning heel. He's turning a little dark. There's no green. There's no, like, red beanie or anything. It's all mostly black. With little touches of the red because, that's the face tattoo, the body tattoo, what do you want to call it, with the lightning stuff. So, yep. That's Alex so far. And I'm liking it. I like it. Especially, like, they did a great job with his face. People say what they will about his arms, looking all fucking super buff in some shots. But, man, he looks sick. I like it. Maybe even if I just play, pick up Street Fighter 6 and play Alex for, like, almost a month, I'm just happy that he's back. I'm happy that he's in it. He's in the roster, and he looks cool. Most importantly, he looks cool being there. Looks great. All right, so that's pretty much it. Do you have anything else to add, or you're good?
Nope.
Oh, he looks dude. Looks so cool. I'm sorry. This looks so cool. This shot right here. Damn.
You want me to get you a towel?
Yeah, right. Dude, he looks so sick. Dude.
That's it. I'm gonna reserve a table for you and Alex. What do you want? Olive Garden, Heart of Garden.
Yeah, Olive Garden. Yeah. Yeah.
Brazilian, a Brazilian plate.
A Brazilian barbecue. Oh, dude. Yeah. For sure, man.
I'll pay for the dinner.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay, man. Shit. Yeah.
And I was like, what, you order like the most expensive shit? Alex orders like something like $15.
Yeah.
Like,
he's
wow.
the modest one. The modest gentleman. Yep. But yeah, and I felt like I didn't mention it enough, but his voice, yeah, like the Brooklyn accent or New York accent, whatever, is there. Like Alex is there. Like that's like the most important thing. This is Alex. The heel turn and everything, it feels still like Alex. Like this is what he would do as a heel. Like the bell rang anyway. So. And yes, a lot of people have been kind of, funny enough, no pun intended, pointing out this frame because of a certain character being teased for another fighting game, which is in here, right? So if some frames don't give away like who this character is, there are a lot of other things that give away like, oh yeah, it's a certain character, right? But anyways, let's go ahead and let's play it out. Oh yeah, the boot.
Someone please help us. Wait a that?
Yeah, even the sound effect. Like, come on, dude. Come on. How could this not be Kenshiro?
Nah, it's Jotaro.
It's Jotaro, dude. That people would be pissed if it was Jotaro. People would be pissed.
He's like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. Who? No, what if it was oh, I forget his name, but I forget the actual like series, what it's called. But it was also a Shonen Jump series. It was like a high school one. It had funny enough, it had a dude named Heihachi, but it's not Heihachi. But it's funny enough because it's the same voice actor for Heihachi, but it's not Heihachi, even though he's called Heihachi or whatever, like Mishima or something. It was like the bald dude. He had like big thick eyebrows, and then the main character also had thick eyebrows, spiky hair. He had a white headband. High school dude, like male uniform.
Are you talking about the one? It was like a high school full of delinquents.
Yes.
And then there was a robot, and there was this one guy.
I don't know
that
about
was
the
like
robot.
Freddie Mercury.
Okay, I don't know about the robot, but it was all kinds of zany, whatever nonsense. But yeah, this because it came from the same era of Fist of the North Star and all this whole like manly tropes and stuff like that. The masculine, era, you could say, especially with JoJo, like Jesus Christ, right? By the later parts of the 80s. But yes, if this doesn't convince you, right? This shot of the building, like it's very reminiscent of Fist of the North Star, the fucking boot, the fucking like the choice of villains for this particular bit, very reminiscent of like the punks or whatever you call them, like the Raiders from Fist of the North Star. No, of course, yeah, the mohawk, like that was like the default haircut for the villains.
You're not talking about this anime.
Oh, let me see. I have to like move you around a bit. No, not this one. Not this one. It's very the one. It's like way older, from the 80s. And even the vibes are like very different. Okay, here we go.
I got nothing, kids.
Okay.
It's like, I got nothing.
I'll find it. Hold on. Give me just a second here. I'll do it off the screen though, just so to be safe. But yeah, it definitely had to do with like banchos and stuff like that. Bancho anime. Let me see. Let me type in like 80s. Maybe that'll help. Yes, this one. Okay, hold on. Let me try to see if I can like pull it up here. I think you'll instantly recognize his character. You may not know his name, but when you look at him, it's like, oh yeah. Hold on. There we go. Does this ring a bell?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Talking about this guy. Sakigage Otoko Joku. Yeah. So this is the series I'm like actually referring to. And then let me see. Yeah, funny enough, his dad's name is Jotaro, so there you go. That's like shows you like the parallels from the 80s. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Heihachi Edajima. Yes, this guy. Yes. So his name is Heihachi. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah. I never watched it in full, but I've seen clips of it, and it's just like it's a classic. It's a timepiece. No, yeah. See, Arrow got it. Yeah, he was on it. Arrow was correct. Yep. So and it's so funny because he literally had the same voice as Heihachi from Tekken, from the early days of Tekken, that is. So, again, way more parallels than one would think. And funny enough, in the PS3 game, apparently, this is the same voice actor for Kizaru from One Piece. May he rest in peace. And he also, I believe, voiced Heihachi in Tekken. So it's like all this. There's so many parallels. There's so many parallels. So, all right. Anyways, yes. So that's like the things that I'm reminded of when it comes to Kenshiro and like such other characters from the 80s. So yep. Also very much a teaser, but there is enough to take away from. I forget these characters. I think they are from Mark of the Wolves or whatever. I forget the. I'm sure. I'm sure the SNK experts will fill in on that. Because these two are also from the classic days of SNK, or Fatal Fury. Mark of the Wolves, whatever, right? Yeah. So that's all I got, man. That's all I got for now. But it's all. I think it's safe to say, yeah. This stupid gif of Kenshiro. It's so funny out of context. I forget what the actual context of that was. Yeah. Anyway, so fighting games continuing to like kind of live through this sort of golden era, man. Like Jesus. So we're eating pretty good as fighting game sort of enthusiasts. All right, so we got Alex, we got Kenshiro come in, and Kenshiro also is very iconic for the finger pointing. So that's why I'm like I was trying to make a little bit of a segue in that regard or connection, yeah. So yep, there you go. You're already dead. Yep. Yes, sir. All right. So that's that. Was there anything else you wanted to point out or anything? Any comments for? Oh yeah, I had to bring this up too.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Yeah, this little meme. This is kind of true. It's like we have the craziest now. It's like no, I have it. No, I Fate of Fear is like.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We have Ganachi. We have Ganachi. We have Ronaldo, and now we have fucking Kenshiro and as a guest character, along with two Street Fighter characters. In their Street Fighter 6 incarnations. So I don't know why they put Goku like all tiny in the corner like that. Maybe it might be like a bit of a joke right there for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it's somebody's watermarkish, even though that's not you shouldn't do that, but but maybe someday we'll see Goku in another fighting game ish when it's been like so memed upon when people were like, oh yeah, Goku go be in Smash. Goku be in Smash. It's Goku. It's Goku. It's gotta be Goku, right? Like people there's so many
that Pokemon.
It's Goku. Yeah. So many people wanted Goku, man. It's funny. But at the same time, you kind of want it to be Goku because there's so many other people that are like so anal about it. Like, oh, it's gotta be video game characters only. Like, okay, bro, like, okay, we get it. But it'd be really cool if it was Goku, to be fair. Like, come on now. Come on. So, yeah. Fatal Fury's got his own share of zany picks when it comes to guest characters. Like, bro, come on. They have Ronaldo. Like, that's... I mean, like, yes, we had our little disagreements and stuff like that, but it is still crazy. It's such a wild pick.
Yeah.
Let's not deny that for sure. All right. Anything else to say, Zawa, before we move on to... I think the next thing up is EVO.
Or Smash Ultimate Reveal.
Yeah.
It was hype for a lot of people. For me, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It didn't budge.
A lot of people were very happy.
It was like it was a long time coming.
Yes.
And just to let you, and I'm still on that little train. Is like, so that's where old Nintendo's money went, was to give it to Disney.
Yes, give it to Disney because yes, Sora. It's funny enough, Sora is considered a Disney character in that regard. Yep.
Which was more hilarious when you think about when Kingdom Hearts it was or still is popular. The Disney parks, from what I heard, did not allow any cosplayers, for like the Halloween events to, cosplay as Sora and be on property.
That's
And I'm
kind
like,
of
why?
weird. Yeah, it is a little weird.
And only like recently they allow like Donald and Goofy to be in their Kingdom Hearts outfit, and I'm like, the
yeah,
fuck?
all that money and Donald and Goofy couldn't appear in for attacks. Yeah, I think they only had room for one. So
I mean, showing the Mickey Mouse icon from the Keyblade probably was the most expensive part
I know, to be
of that
fair,
trailer.
yeah, to be real, right? Yeah.
Because
Disney is very
Mickey,
yeah. Mhm.
yeah, Mickey was like off in the corner going, "Oh, how much are we
Oh,
making?
oh, no, no! You want to show my face? Where's the money bags, bitch? Oh,
How much are they for? How much are they worth, Goofy? Gosh, I think we can just buy them right now, Mickey."
Yeah. No, I guarantee you they tried, but I think the time and money was not there enough.
Time and money, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that Sakurai probably was like pulling hairs.
I think he was actually like on his way out at this point, like mentally on his way out. He was so like done with it. To be fair, he did
He was already checked out. Like,
yeah, he
I
already
don't want
checked
to
out
hear
exactly.
anything else.
Yeah, like that guy just like made sure everything else worked for the given circumstances and all that in between. But yeah, anyway. So that's it. Yeah, that's it for the characters, including, of course, allegedly, but basically Kenshiro. But yeah, it would be pretty funny if it was like not Kenshiro, but like somebody that's on the same sort of like masculine scale as Kenshiro, or at least similar, kind of can reach him or something, whatever. Basically Jotaro. Anyway. No, I guarantee you, if that happened, people will be pissed. People would be pissed. Like no, they'd be like, no, fuck Jotaro, dude. Yeah, pretty sure there's like Jotaro like haters out there or something. But even though,
What if it's not? Who we think it is? What if it's Ro?
Rao? Oh yeah. No, that's definitely possible too. It could also be Toki.
Like,
it could also be Toki.
Mm-hmm.
Complete opposite is Astolfo. Astolfo. Damn, Astolfo got worked out. You got a muscular ass arm.
Nah, it's fucking God Usopp.
God Usopp. There you go. There you go, guys. It's definitely Usopp. Yep.
and the little trigger sound is not really the the Facility Star trigger. It's just him screaming like,
yeah.
it's like Usopp, what the hell are you doing?
Mm-hmm. And to be fair, he does also wear an armband, so very well. It's a little more possible, but it'd be funny.
It's like it's not far off.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility. Yeah. Okay, let's have this little talk here when it comes to EVO. Okay, because we did talk about EVO last time, and we were like, oh yeah, we might be there, or we're gonna be there, blah blah blah. So things are changing, actually, funny enough, because there are some reasons that basically have people saying they're not going, and so basically like the people we usually would see at EVO are going to forgo it for this year, because a certain somebody by the name of Maximilian Dude is pretty much likely going to take a break. So so a lot of people understandably so would like to see him at EVO are not going likely. So obviously there might be other people still going for different reasons. Maybe Keeters is still going to be there for the art artist alley stuff. He sells art, so there you go.
Yep.
But for the most part, that will likely change our plans possibly. So nothing is set in stone. Let me say that much. But that does open the doors at the same time, though, of what we could do between us and other people who want to hang out and stuff like that. And what I brought up to Zawa here, since Zawa, Zawa, tends to fly over and stuff like that to Vegas, all that stuff. I'm like, we could use this opportunity to actually have you, like basically you be kind of like the actual tourist for California, and then I can take you around to like some of the like the common places in Cali, like Hollywood and just LA in general, and then I can take you probably to like my sort of spots, especially for food, right? The food, it's like goddamn, like there's a lot of like places to try out and stuff like that. Especially
He's gonna drop me off in the red light district.
oh
and
my
just
god, yeah.
You're just gonna yell out, "Take care of
No,
him!"
no, the art district, yeah, the art district. I'll definitely drop you off there, and you'll have a ball of some kind. But no, and I can also, and then I can actually also take you to that one taco place that certain people always like to go to. So, yeah, I can take you there because I know how to get there. Like it's so funny because I kind of like figured it out for myself, and I haven't like said anything since. It's not that hard, but anyway, you just have to look for a certain. Yeah, go ahead.
I was like, too, again, it's not set in stone, but
Yeah.
it might be a big possibility. And
Mm-hmm.
invade, I like using that word right now.
Mm-hmm,
Invade California
Yes.
after 90, 20 plus odd years, because
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to California since I was 6 years old visiting Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, take that with some gray hairs.
Yes, you're right. So that Disneyland is also definitely a possibility, right? It's just ideas up in the air. And then of course,
my cousin said that instead of going Disneyland, where it is a tourist trap, he's like, why don't you go to Knott's Farm, where it's cheaper and you get more bang for your damn ticket?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how far that is.
It is a
LA,
bit. It's a
but
bit of a drive, yeah, because it's in Valencia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit of a drive for me anyway. At least so.
I want to be courteous,
Right.
cousin.
So
unless you're gonna pay for our plane ticket.
Right. Yeah. So it'll funny enough, for at least for me anyway, probably like not even out, but it'll wind up the same because gas, right, and then the time, right, to getting there and just all that stuff. I mean, we don't have to go to Disneyland. I'm just like laying it on the table, like, yeah, we could go there because you're in California, right? I mean, and Disneyland is a California thing to do. We could always go to downtown Disney, and then that's it. Like we don't have to go into the park itself. We could go to downtown Disney and then grab something to eat or something. Maybe that's enough.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that like the city walk at Universal?
Kind of, yeah,
Where there's
yeah.
shops there.
It's basically like that, yes. And yeah, you can also. I mean, well, you had your time at Universal, and you're gonna want to take a break from what it sounds like.
No.
Yeah, you kind of want to take a break from what it sounds. We could do the city walk too if you want to do that. That's fine. I'm open for that. Or it could just be like a simple, like we're just hanging out, just vibing, all that stuff. Yeah. Is Cali Disney worth if I visited Orlando? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm coming from me, I think it's more of a no, unless you really want to check out the Galaxy stuff, like the Star Wars stuff. That's essentially like what it has going on right now. And then if you want to check out the Marvel stuff, that's also you're right. But if you're gonna compare the parks overall, I think World is definitely where it's at. But this is yeah.
So as a person that's been going to Disney World for almost 10 years, World has more variety because of the 4 different parks. And Disneyland is slowly getting what World has with some of the Guardian of the Galaxy stuff and other attractions.
Mm.
But what World lacks is what Disneyland has. As you said, the Avengers Campus, the new
Yeah.
revamped Guardians ride for Tower of Terror,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Disneyland still has their Toontown, but I don't know what it's called now.
Oh right.
The one with
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. I haven't been there in a long time, so I can't tell you for sure. But I've been to
so
World.
like
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so it's like Disneyland. You can go there and it's much more manageable with your time
Yes.
in the park versus Disney World, where you kind of have to have a
You can't do
establish
it
a
one day.
sketch.
Yeah. You can't do Disney
Yeah.
World in one day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Disney World, even if you go at rope drop, you still wouldn't be able to do the whole thing in one day. From
Yeah.
what I heard from Disneyland, rope drop to closing, you're golden. You
Mhm.
can basically like set yourself on mostly all the rides that you want to go, probably watch all the shows, and then the next day you go to Adventure Park or
Mhm.
whatever it's called, the one with the pier
Uh-huh.
or the big roller coaster at Disneyland. What's it called?
Oh shit. I forget the roller coaster. Are
I
you
mean,
wait? Are you talking about California Adventure? Is that what you're referring to?
yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
because it's the Ferris wheel, and in front of it is the roller coaster, right?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. But I mean, Disneyland has some things going. It's just like,
Yeah.
but the overall like, what you get in the package is like, okay, yeah, obviously, World is, it, but
Yeah, World is it because World was the first, and then Disneyland was made later on.
Okay, right.
But again, Disneyland has the Avengers Campus, so if you love Marvel, you go there.
And the Star Wars
Disney World don't
stuff, yeah.
have Disney World does not have the Marvel Campus yet. And that's
Oh,
what
so
they're
there is some, yeah.
yeah. But from the rumors, because of the if you remember, Disney World had that godforsaken Star Wars hotel that you pay like thousands of
Yes.
dollars.
Yes.
So that thing was decommissioned like maybe I think 2 years ago. So the
Yeah.
rumor is that where that plot is, that's where they're building Avengers Campus.
Oh, I see.
So it's not going to waste. It's just that
Yeah. It's not Star Wars. It's not
even
gonna
though
be.
the way that hotel was connected led you into Star Wars land, but I guess now since it's just an empty lot,
Yeah.
pretty much, might as well.
Yeah. So these are all just like floating ideas, and then especially when I can take Zawa around for Hollywood and kind of show him potentially the ins and outs of Hollywood, right? But we can also definitely possibly check out the stars, right? So we can definitely find one for Godzilla, because I think Godzilla had a star there, and then like whatever else Zawa wants to see, right? We can stop by the Chinese theater and then like all the other little landmarks within Hollywood, alone. There is a tar pit, the Libria tar pit. If you want to check that one out real fast, and then Beverly Hills, if you want to do that, go that far, I guess.
Oh, so this boy wants me to get fucking broke, stepping into Beverly Hills,
right? With all the palm
I'll be
trees
like,
and
wow,
everything.
this shirt is. It's like this shirt is pretty. How much? Why is this $80?
I know, right?
Like,
yeah, no, tourist.
holy shit.
It is a tourist trap, but it's a tourist trap for a reason, I guess you could say. To be fair, I mean, it's California. It's California. That's like the SoCal thing to do, is to check out those types of places. But yeah, the food though, oh man, the possibilities for food, right? I can take you to my personal like favorite ramen place. It's not the greatest, I'm gonna say that, but it's like, you know, my favorite spot because it's
It does the job.
yeah, it does the job. It's got the vibes. It's very it's like the most Japanese place within my area, within my reach that I know, and hopefully we'll still be there by the time you possibly have plans here and make your visit here. Yeah, but again,
And it's the same thing. Like if we go out, we can like invite people that are near. You know,
well, yeah. Just
the
leave it
company.
open. Like, hey, if you want to hang out, like say hi or whatever, hang out for the day. Cool, man.
We call like a certain somebody that also loves food to
Yeah.
say, hey, you want to come? And if
Yeah,
she
for
says
sure.
yes, it's like bring
Yeah.
the child too. I'll pay for the child food.
Yeah.
What about the husband? Nah. girls day out with Hawk.
Well, yeah, featuring me. Yeah, so funny.
And then somehow we end up back at their house. And it's like, hi guys, we don't know why we're here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a possibility. Or fuck it. Why don't you and like you and Chaotic, if you guys do save up, why don't you fucking come down here? I'll show
Yeah, exactly.
you my
Like that,
food shit.
that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm like saying these are just possibilities. Because yeah, like I could make the visit, or anyone else wants to make the visit. You know, we can definitely do that for sure.
Bring your hiking shoes.
Hiking, yeah.
Just say if you're coming, if you do visit Hawaii, bring hiking shoes. I'm gonna show you like 2 different
trails.
Hikes. One trail we can pretty much go anytime, preferably like mid-morning. The other trail it's better to do it before the sunrise so you can see that sunrise at the top.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mind you, the one that I want to show you with the sunrise, if you're very superstitious, bring whatever cross or deity that protects you, because them paths are kind of haunted.
I see.
You might hear things whispering in the wind.
I see. So yep.
But I'm looking at the airline pricing right now. 600. So pretty much I'll be paying the same.
Yeah. Right. It's not that different because the distance is well, by plane the distance is not that much different. When it comes to driving though, that's a whole different thing. But obviously, but
oh man, don't talk about driving to me like holy shit. I mean, I finally drove from my boyfriend's house from Disney World back to my boyfriend's house. It was supposed to be a 2 hour and some odd minutes, but I made good timing.
Oh,
90 miles per hour in a Prius. That shit wasn't flying. Yes, I did not get that airtime when there was that fucking hump.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
Not my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you got the taste of the. Oh yeah, no. If you'll definitely see the 405 for sure. You'll definitely absolutely see the wonderful 405. Oh god, so awful.
Not only just the 405. Imagine on that week or weekend I did visit. There was a small earthquake. You're just gonna see me panicking, and you'll be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
I know.
You'll see me on the ground screaming.
That would be really funny to see. I mean, don't y'all like get earthquakes too? Because y'all got a fucking volcano right there too. Like, so I'm
no earthquakes.
Really?
Tidal waves.
Yeah, but like, oh wow.
Yeah, nope.
That's.
I mean, we have tremors, but it's not like
exactly.
I guess California tremors.
Yeah.
Like it again, like from stories from people that live in California, they said like, yeah, the house will be shaking, things will be moving, but you'll be just like,
yeah,
this is nice. Or like my favorite joke from Gabriel Iglesias is like, you don't know if it's earthquake or a big ass like truck going by.
Yeah.
Until you hear the I was like, oh okay, it's a truck. We're fine, kids. That wasn't an earthquake.
Yeah. So yep. So basically, though, I think it's looking likely that we'll skip EVO for this time around. But we'll see. It's all just possibilities for now. Nothing's set in stone. We still have some time to kind of like plan things out, and hopefully have a good old time. But the other possibility is just take a break, relax, just go on our days as if nothing is really happening. That's always a possibility too. In
Save
case,
money,
yeah, just save money. Exactly, like save that money for next year, right?
not gambling.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like if you save up all that money, hey man, that's all that money that you can have a splurge for the next Evo. Possibly,
Which
yeah.
again, everyone I think Hawk and View were terrified of my gambling
Yeah.
habits.
I'm like, damn, man,
Including
you're really ad, man. Shit. Like, I think like the last night of Evo, you're like still like wanting to go do some slot
yeah,
missions or something.
I wanted like that last hurrah, but
The
still I
last
hated
hurrah,
the fucking
exactly.
machine. That machine that we had Kate join us.
Yes, the dragon, yeah, the dragon egg or whatever you call the dragon one, yeah,
Yeah,
the
Game of
eggs.
Thrones. Like we were like slapping that screen like.
Yeah, you're like just like you especially you and Kate were definitely like touching the egg that was like glowing and you're just like, come on, burst, goddamn it, for a chance to win. It's not even like a guaranteed. It's just a chance to win something big.
I was trying to get the SR. Okay.
yeah, the SSR, yeah, for sure. Yep, that's definitely how it works. Like in Genshin. ZZZ, whatever, man. Whatever gacha game. That's how it all works. Okay. So that's that for now. Possibilities just floating in the air. We don't know just yet. Okay. But that does potentially like, put a bit of a pause on Evo for us anyway. When it comes to going there. But I'm sure we'll check out Evo from the streams and stuff like that for sure. We'll try to catch Evo finals one way or the other. At least I will. He will. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So, anyways, that's it for fighting game stuff. Let's go ahead and march on over to the frontline news. All right. So previously we did talk about the AI bullshit on X, especially with Grok, of how you can basically edit anyone's image, including artists' hard work and all that time, right? Their talent, and of course people's pictures of people cosplaying or whatever, right? Anything of the sort. People have been given this tool by yours truly, Elon Musk and the rest of the crew, right? To basically, the meme. If you're on Twitter, put can you put a bikini on this person, or remove the dress, or like you name it, right? Like remove the dress and put in this bi-curious position with another this X man or whatever. Like it's ridiculous, man, of how like open they are to doing this shit. And then especially and then they even do something like this with kids. It's just disgusting. It's now is a cesspool, an actual cesspool of these disgusting people, right? Who just do these things. Fortunately ish, they have said something about this phenomenon, I guess you could call it, as the safety account for X pointed. We take action against illegal content on X, including child sexual abuse material, by removing it permanently, suspending accounts working with local governments and law enforcement as necessary. Anyone using or prompting Grok to make illegal content will suffer the same consequences as if they upload illegal content. More info, blah blah blah, all this stuff, whatever, right? And funny enough, right? Musk himself kind of says something about it, right? Anyone using Grok to make illegal content will suffer the same consequences as if they blah blah blah, right? So, but I did notice I did catch a tweet from Musk himself, like that it's from the very same person. I think it was like I think he was either quote tweeting or something. Like he's been quote tweeting so much from a certain accounts or whatever, but like. He also said, coming from the same guy who just said this, quote tweeting a person saying like, well, something about like, well, why are people getting mad about, people using Grok to put on bikinis or whatever when those types of people are going to do it anyway through another tool or whatever with Photoshop or whatever. And Musk was just like, exactly, or something like that. I'm like, what? Like, bro, are you for this or are you for that? Like, which fucking side are you gonna be picking, bro? Wait, what are you doing? Are you for or against illegal content then? Like, what do you, where are you at, Mr. Musk? But funny enough, I can't find that tweet because he looks like he deleted it, conveniently enough. So
as always,
yes, I even I had my little share, right? It's like, bro, you guys allow this to happen. You had time to think about this. You had time to think about all the consequences, all the shit that people are capable of doing with a click, right? And some typing. But no, you guys went ahead and did this. You allowed this to happen. And now you're all like, oh yeah, now you guys are taking action against illegal content. It's like, what the fuck? Like on, yeah, one hand, okay, cool. You guys are making, you're letting people know that you're aware of it and you're doing something, but you allowed it in the first place. It's like, it's such a fucking mess, man. I'm just like why, dude? What is this world, man? What?
and like I said to a friend, like the reason why he's doing, I think one of the reasons why he's doing all of this is because the divorce, he's not taking it
Lightly, yeah.
Lightly, not with his family, but with such a person in office. So the divorce is doing it. He's not handling it well.
Right. But yeah, like even with all that, whatever, it doesn't excuse it. It absolutely does not excuse any of this stuff, of course. Like it's just criminal. Like that's all I can say. Like it feels criminal for them to actually allow this to happen in the first place. And of course, they only did this because the government in the UK were starting to take action. Like, hey, we're gonna completely like ban this shit or whatever. And now they are acting on it. It's not like, oh, we heard you, or those magic words, right? When it comes to like statements, like, oh, we heard you, or we're listening, and all that stuff. It's like, ugh, the PR speak, right? So yeah, it's just all kinds of eye rolling like moments and stuff like that. And it's just, ugh, man, like, why did this all happen in the first place, dude? Like, how did you not think this through? Oh no, they did. It's just they don't care. I'm sure they thought about the whole illegal content thing. They have to have. Unless they're that fucking stupid, but no, like it's it's just I just can't. Right? It's just but so next thing though, this is another like fucking like what the fuck moment, right? So according to Pop Crave anyway, and I guess you can see these screenshots from PopCrave. X has limited Grok's AI image generation tool to paid subscribers following backlash over it allowing people to generate sexualized deep fakes. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Like, seriously, dude. You said this, but then was like, why are you even still allowing it then? It's like, what are you doing? Now you're putting a paywall over it? Like, how does that make it any better? How does that make it any better? Guys, like, what is happening, dude?
Just like the employees in there have no fucking back or morals, and they're just going like,
they don't have a spine.
I should.
Yeah, like they just don't. Ugh.
Like, I should say something.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Ah, yes. Instead of banning the ability to do that outright, let's turn it into a paid feature instead to increase revenue. Like, oh my fucking god, man. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Like, I don't want to fucking go in the comments, bro. Like, ugh. Right? Just like, okay, great. Now they just have to pay for it. Like, oh god, dude. What are y'all fucking doing, dude? So it's like you're just kind of like going back to square one again with this fucking problem, because now they just have to pay for it. It's like, oh my, ugh. Like how I'm still trying to like process it, and I'm just like I'm still in disbelief right now that this is 2026, guys. This is just the beginning. Yeah. Sorry. So do you have any comments or anything to add?
Just waiting for X to just explode.
Right.
Like, the time bomb has been ticking so long, so it's just more of like when
the bubble, right? This whole bubble with like not just Grok, but like people trying to buy into the AI thing, companies trying to generate all this AI crap to set up for the AI crap, and buying up all the fucking RAM and like all the processing power, whatever, right? Like parts, man. And then of course the PC building market is just imploding. It feels like it's a bad time to try to get a new PC right now. It's horrible. And of course, yeah, now people are like figuring that out. Like, hey, yeah, AI kind of sucks. Like, oh yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the party, I guess.
Like
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like, the whole saying, like, we're not gonna say we told you so, but we told you.
Yeah, we told you so. Yeah. I knew something like this was gonna happen though, with the whole like sexualizing content thing. Like, oh my god. It's not, and of course, it's not just like defacing the artist's work. It's like just people's photos of women, photos of children, just outright like being subjected to this stuff, man. They are just like openly exposing themselves as the P words, right? It's wild. It's so wild that they just do it without even like thinking about, yeah, this is a fucking crime out in the open like this. I hope they meet their justice, right? I hope justice is served. I mean, at the end of the day, if these motherfuckers, do their thing, okay, fine, but y'all fucking allowed it in the first place, so it's yeah. So Man, I got fucking heated over this whole thing, man. Like from ever since from Christmas Eve, dude. Literally Christmas Eve, the worst fucking possible thing has happened to artists, to people who, you know, just want to just show innocent photos of themselves or whatever, right? They just want to show what they, their interests and stuff. Like, hey, I cosplay, or hey, we're having a good time at this little place or whatever. Oh, well, look at my kid, all that stuff. And it's just like, these motherfuckers, man, these disgusting motherfuckers are just unhinged, I guess is the word, one word for it, on a whole level, on a whole different plane, man. And yeah, like when you type in that stuff, it's logged. It's on the data log. You can't escape it. You can't hide it. Y'all expose yourselves for that, You gone done that. You fuck around, you're going to find out sooner or later.
Yep.
Whether it be a few weeks later, several weeks later, or half a year, maybe a couple of years later. You're going to find out. The proof is in the pudding. Yep. Okay, so yeah, and then this little link right here, it's just to show that, yeah, they started to now take some sort of action after the UK government threatened a ban, right? But they fucking, again, they just are now leaving it to the paying subscribers, the people with those cursed blue checks now. When back then it was cool to have a blue check, but now it's like it's a cursed thing. It's like, oh, ugh. It's so tainted thanks to people like Elon Musk. So this is the timeline we live in right now, and I hope to God that we get out of these woods sooner or later. Maybe will it be this year? I don't know. It's hard to say. All right. All right. So unfortunately, there is more on the AI stuff. This is coming from Cygames. Okay. Oh, I thought I had the original tweet or whatever. Okay, but anyway. So, yeah, Cygames did have been facing some backlash after publicly announcing that they have opened an AI-focused studio. In their press release, this is from Dexerto, by the way. Press release, they described generative AI as key technology able to turn accumulated knowledge into the driving force behind the next wave of creativity. So, obviously, what could that mean? A lot of people don't understand that, 100%. So that could be just left to open interpretation, and of course, with that word AI, right? That keyword, a lot of people have now been gravitating to, like, just slop. Like, it's just gonna just generate slop and just put it on the table, and then they'll try to sell it, right? And yeah, I mean, it's, I do understand that, because of course we've seen that happening with other such companies, including Activision. They've been just trying to get by with this, latest Black Ops, right? Call of Duty Black Ops, so Black Ops 7, and they even, openly use AI for the art on the profile things, those little banners, literally using the freaking Ghibli art, AI art generator thingy on a number of their titles or whatever, stuff like that. And of course, yeah, like they've been they've been having a fire under their ass for that too. Besides the fact that, yes, on top of the fact that Black Ops 7 just sucks. Like, it's not a good game. It's not a good package. It's not well put together. The multiplayer is just a fucking mess. overpowered guns, just ridiculous guns, and just like all this other stuff. It just feels like it's slop. It's just this just mangled together campaign mode and weird shit just happening on the screen. It's just like, yeah, what needs to be more said, right? Yeah. So, but because they haven't like really said all that much, but besides these sort of these flavor text of driving force behind next wave of creativity. This it's like what do you mean by that? And so we can only guess so much. And so yeah, obviously a lot of people have been saying all this negative criticism to the right because yeah, AI sucks when it comes to creativity. Like AI could be used somewhere else. Let's not get that again. Let's not get that mixed up. I'm not trying to be like completely anti AI or whatever. It could help people, yes. If it can help people, then great. I'm all for it. But to actually like really use AI to do most of the work, that's where I draw the line. That's where it gets, that's where I start to go against it. And especially if you're going to have AI to replace people, that's going to be super problematic in the long term, right? For like labor and like all this stuff, it's that's going to be super messy on the politics side of things if we let this rock for long term. But that all being said, there has been people looking into it. Apparently, according to people like Red New, who is a Uma Musume content creator, because of course, yes, Uma Musume does come from Cygames. They do mention, at least if not from Red New, but from other people, that this is not new. They have been integrating some form of AI for I think it's been like what 3 years or something like that. There is like a list or whatever that of the stuff they've been using apparently. I'm not sure what that list is sort of, but it shows what they use or whatever. And when it comes to the AI stuff though overall, I'm just gonna read off of what Red News said. Number one, this AI subsidiary is explicitly made to provision AI tools and services. This sounds like their primary objective is to sell assets over using them, even though they might. Yeah, that's why it gets a little gray. It's like, we don't know still. If you look at cyber agents, this is the next point. Cyber agents' existing models on Hugging Face, a majority of them are text-based LLM offshoots of DeepSeek, made to provide translations and preferred answers to text prompts. The image asset, one I've seen, markup DM, is used to generate alternate mockups of promotional material by swapping fonts and generic graphics. Okay. Let me see. The job listing regarding to image generation can refer to various different stages of production and can be used to create early concepts or allow creative teams to pick from various mockups or generated mockups, wholly or just parts of them. It could also be used for final production design, but I highly doubt that it will for reasons below. Okay, and now this is more towards Uma Musume stuff. Next 2 points. Cygames has an extremely high bar for quality. Example, Uma Musume. So much so, they founded an entire animation studio, hiring many select human talents because of only they could be trusted to create Cinderella Grey, Road to the Top, and Beginning of a New Era. There is no way that they will eliminate or streamline their creative processes such that they fail to meet said bar. To do so would jeopardize their rapid growth, which makes no sense for any corpo to do. Next point. Characters are Uma Musume's most important assets. This includes the VAs, who double as idols in live performances. The fans won't forgive Cygames if they were to trample over their rights and exploit them with AI. If they use voice generation, I think that is extremely risky and foolish and thus unlikely. But if they do so, I think they would ensure the prosperity of their VAs. So even in other games, also mentioned by the same person, even AI has been used by other such games, even by Clear Obscure. Graphic designers are being taught to use it today to streamline workflows. Art graders uses AI to create more immersive gameplay, including enemy behavior, enemy animations. The fact that arcs have seldom a few canned animations enhances the experience greatly. All to say, it can assist in creating great works. It can also be used irresponsibly. It is as much of a tool as it is a weapon, as we've seen with Grok. Yeah. We've seen it create slop, like Amazon's AI dubs on Banana Fish and such, whatever. And to name a few as well, Winning Derby, a cheap AI slop knockoff of Uma Musume, which, yes, I can confirm that exists. I believe in the side games that created the IP I love. I believe that they are a corporation which will prioritize profit and growth, and thus recognize the great risk involved in experimenting with AI on successful and growing IPs that they own, like Uma Musume. So, all is to say that yes, yeah. So this is, I guess, an example mock-up and how they like go through a number of this stuff, and it's just like, yeah, like it's a mock-up, but the process they show is how apparently they do when it comes to like creating like posters and such other things, right? Or at least to help them start something, right? When it comes to creating such media and stuff like that. For example. So, anything you wanted to chime in on, or anything you wanted to say at all for Cygames and AI?
The same thing with the Twitter bubble. I hope this freaking AI thing bubble pops and
Yeah.
and people are like seeing the damage. I mean, again, as you said, it's expensive to just build a PC right now. Fucking RAM
Yeah.
is like 500 a piece. Like Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
It's like and that Nvidia recently tweeted out, like, because of the RAM shortage and shit, we're gonna re-release the 30s, the 30 series. I was like, wow, we are going back 2 generations of a graphics card.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we just continue to live in the sort of like rough time of like AI and stuff like that. People, this is kind of feeling like the whole crypto thing again. When companies were trying to really dive in on it, but that fell through. Thankfully, it's still there, but like the hype is over for that. I hope the same can happen with AI, but that does mean that it'll still be around for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
But hopefully the hype behind it will be staled and over time will just fade away ish. But Gotta just like kind of keep up this caution for now. And you know, if you feel like calling things out, do it. You know, do it by any means, right? Necessary. Gotta keep commenting like, hey, like this ain't right. This is this and that, whatever. You know, I've been trying to say my piece. Like, yo, like you allowed the Grok thing to happen. Hold yourselves accountable, man. You know, stuff like that. It's all we could do, really. It's all we could do for now, and hope to God that kind of like this gentleman Rednew is pretty much is doing. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll like games like Uma Musume are gonna be, for the most part, like untouched when it comes to like the really bad side of AI. Like, I'm sure they'll use the image generation thing to kind of like inspire hopefully some character designs for Uma Musume. I don't know, but it is very possible. Yeah. Okay, so we can only hope. That's all I can say. All right, so that's it for that, for the most part. AI sucks. It still continues to suck, and that's pretty much it on that. So, all right. We can definitely now move on to more of the sort of chill, relatively more chill stuff. Power down a little bit with the games news. Let's go ahead and hit this. Yep. Okay. I did finish the ZZZ latest story, 2.5 story. I know I've like asked you about like, oh, what was the thing about that people were mad about or whatever. And yeah. So just to reiterate, right, for the sake of things, for the people, what was the thing that people were most upset about for this story for 2.5?
So for me, it was pretty much lack of seeing, past characters. When it came to like, oh, let's go play the other teams. We only play like fucking 3 teams. Let's be honest. We didn't even touch anybody from Victoria House.
Yeah.
Victoria House.
Right.
We didn't fucking touch anyone from fucking Coletta's team. We didn't even fucking touch our own security, police force.
Yeah, the
Jesus.
PubSec, no PubSec really, and then like, and even if the teams that were there, like, you barely get to like really do stuff with them either. At that.
Yep.
Yeah. Go on. Sorry.
Oh no, that was pretty much
Yeah.
what I got. It was fun, but
yeah.
Like, geez.
Let me pull out like what I said to you, just sort of like notes.
Yep.
No, so hold on. Give me a sec here. Yeah, because that's what I felt like. I'm like, okay, cool. We have all these teams. Maybe is it possible for them to be played and stuff like that? No. We barely got to play like any different teams. Yeah, like characters like Miyabi, yeah, we're there, but you only got to play them once, right? That her team once. I believe, if I recall correctly, Yanagi was there. At one point, standing with Miyabi. It could be possible that she was there for one of the other story events after the main story. So like I forget what it was called. Anyway, it's one of the events, right? It might have like intersect with each other at one point. Maybe that what got me confused a little bit. But even so, it doesn't change the fact that it's just Miyabi for the most part. There's no Yanagi. There's no Haramasa. There's no Sokaku. The point is that they barely represent these other teams or these other factions that you've had interactions with or engagement from the past.
Yep.
And again, even if they were there, the people who were present, you barely got to do stuff with them. Yeah, and then I think the biggest spit in the face was the exclusion of Yishuan, people like Yishuan, of all people, to not be there for the final battle. Like, I think it's fair to say that she had strong involvement with, you know, the Exaltus, this whole like thing, and how they have to deal with the Hollow and everything, especially with her sister, what she went through, the sword, right?
Yep.
All that stuff. But she just was like, they most of the time, oh, she's dealing with this stuff over there. And then, yeah, okay, like whenever she was involved, all right, cool. Like, you know, oh, she's guilty of this. Okay, you know, all right, fine, cool. But then, like, there's no sense of redemption because she's also just like separate from whichever team. Like, she's one of those teams that you don't even get to touch. I think, right? If I'm not mistaken. But either way, she's not there for the final battle. She is just the proxy, Xunguang, and Zhao.
Yep.
It's just those three. Like, okay, I get the other two, right? You know, it's the banner character, obviously, right? And then Xunguang, yeah. Like, let's not make a mistake. And then Zhao, okay, fine. But to exclude everybody else like that, it's like what? You know, even her brother was not there. It just makes no sense to me of like how they excluded them like that. You know, you'd have had this. Maybe it would have been cheesy, fine, but you know, if you had this whole like quote unquote sort of Avengers moment with all the factions coming together, you know, do that pose, like a standing pose, like like look badass and everything, quote unquote.
Yeah.
That I think that would have like been great. In my eyes, it would have made sense because you know it's like especially with Spook Shack, like they were just barely fucking there too at that during the Xunguang sort of saga. They're just like, oh, we can help, and that's about it. Like, you know, they're just helping people evacuate, fine, but they're like off screen, like you don't really hardly get anything else. Oboe Squad, same fucking thing, right? It's just like baffling. It's just, I mean, okay, to be fair, Oboe Squad was one of the other teams you did get to play as, and there's a whole moment with Isolde, right, through the hollow projection thingy, like that part, to be fair. But even then, I don't know, like maybe Oboe Squad could have been one of the teams separate, I guess, and you know, because okay, maybe they did do their thing and you can get to see them doing the thing.
Yeah.
But at least with everybody else, like, come on, man. Like, how do you not include them too, right? Especially with Yishuan. Yishuan should have had the next. Yishuan should have been the next person in line to fucking slap the shit out of Sarah. You know, if there was a public beating of a villain, Xunguang should have been up first. Bam, slap, and then next Yishuan, bam, slap, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it should have been kind of like been expected for someone like Yishuan. You have all that buildup. You have all this like fucking buildup about Yishuan is like this mystic teacher and she's a void hunter level like individual who's not a void hunter, all that shit. But then it's like, where is she? Where's she at? Yeah. Where's she at with this like fucking climactic story? This is supposed to be the final part of this whole like I'm gonna butcher this, but the Lamian Hollow, right? And then plus the Exaltus, Sarah, you know, and then the creator, right? It's that whole bit. It's like, oh, but only a proxy Xinguang and Zhao are the ones to be involved there. It's like, what's all that? What's all that other thing then? Okay. You had something going with Yishuan being holding herself accountable for all the thing that happened in the story. All right, cool. I was behind that stuff. You know, she was blaming herself, all that stuff. And dude, I fucking hated that fucking old man. I just wanted to punch him in the face. That the elder or whatever you call him, fuck him, dude. Fuck him. And maybe, you know, maybe that was the point, right? Maybe that was how he was written and whatever. But dude, I wanted to punch him in the face so bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you feel the same by any stretch, or?
He was pretty much the trope of like, what I did for the good of this school. It's like, no, you didn't.
Right. Yeah. Like, okay, they're trying to like, you know, give him a bit of a leeway by having him be like, you know, the survivor, right? He had to stay back because he had to he essentially was like not strong enough or whatever, right? But so they had him just make sure everybody else was safe. And so because he was involved with that one battle, he had to live with the fact that like he was powerless. He was all this stuff, whatever, right? And now he then starts to have like the survivors guilt or whatever. But that still doesn't excuse like all the shit that he said that to Xinguang and how he treated her and such. It's like you know, he was still a massive asshole to her. And you know what? Hey, maybe that was the point. But man, I fucking hated that character, brother. At least he's gone. I guess, right? At least he got kicked out or whatever. And I think he turned himself in or something. I forget the little final bit of that old man, the elder. I thought otherwise though, all that being said, I thought the most of the story was good. But you just the very important bits were like missed, right? Like you know, the absence of such characters was like probably the worst part of this whole shindig. But at least okay, Xinguang was a good character, you know, or at least decent character. Zhao had her moments too. And that's the thing about this whole like workflow, I guess you could say, right? Of them trying to really put it in your face about these banner characters. You know, I get it. They're trying to sell the characters to you for you to pull for them, right? They're giving you all the reasons they can possibly give you to pull for these characters. But man, does it make the story like really messy, potentially. Same thing across Genshin, in a way. Same thing with Star Rail, right? And ZZZ, unfortunately, is no exception. And I think they like went way too far with that. You know, having because again, it was just those two characters from the banner and you. That's it. For fighting against Sarah, right? In her final form or whatever, after merging with what or it was basically another creation from the creator, because the creator is still out there. Nope. Zawa, are you still there? Oh, I think we're losing connection with Zawa. Hold on. Uh-oh. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Oh, he's sending me some messages. Hold on. Okay. Are you there? Can you hear
Am
it?
I?
Okay, you're good. You're good. You're like you had that robot moment. Yeah.
Spectrum? Spectrum. Spectrum. Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
Yeah, I know. Fuck Spectrum too.
Oh,
Fuck 'em.
no wonder. Let's hit a pause on uploading this video to x.com. I mean, what?
Oh, were you uploading something? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, on x. What? X video? What? What? Shh. I don't have a side gig.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. OnlyFans.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Sorry. So, was there anything you wanted to like kind of intervene or add in between about?
More like a request, which probably Hoyo's not even gonna fucking do.
Mhm.
Because I think it'll be extra work, but it'll be a nice little like you know, like a nice little surprise. Saying like down the line, we can go visit past chapters, if you want to call it seasons.
Mhm.
And say there was like other factions involved. We
Mm.
get to play those factions
Mhm.
POV
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
and see what they were doing,
Mhm.
like behind the scenes or during the event.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they did hint, I think at some point that they will kind of go back to certain other factions. Um, to like to just to see how they're doing, like all that stuff. But I don't know about the whole like, oh, what were they doing during this part of the story or whatever. Maybe
And I was
yeah.
like this latest chapter, the world's ending.
Mm-hmm.
Then we shift to, like Coletta and her team, and they're just fucking still at the construction site going like,
Mm-hmm.
they got him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because like yeah, at one point, during the summer event, funny enough, a lot of the factions did take a visit to the beach, uh, little resort thingy, right? So it's not like it's out of their reach or anything by any means. Like yeah, it would have been nice, but at the same time, it would have also felt kind of random, to be fair, for like someone like okay, Coletta and the rest of Belobog, and then Seth and the rest of PubSec, Zuyan, whatever, right?
Yeah,
Jane Doe, all that stuff, right? The thing that's the thing about this whole story is like, yeah, like if you're gonna include these characters, especially with Miyabi, there should have been something before it for give Miyabi like all the reasons for her to intervene for um this situation. Besides, oh, I'm a void hunter. I gotta answer this call. I'm gonna help this city. Phylum Heights or whatever. That stuff, right? I just wish they had something to show you, like, hey, you know, um, there's Miyabi talking with her teammates or whatever, or like, oh, talking to the leader or whatever. Oh, talking to the mayor, right? Like about, oh, the mayor briefing Miyabi. Okay, this is what's happening. This is this and that. Oh, Xing Wang has this. This is she has the sword. This is what happens to her, kind of thing. Oh, here's each one. She's busy with this, right? Like make it so that it's not just like a surprise or whatever. It's just like at least incorporate those things. Oh, make it feel like, oh yeah, Ishuan is really occupied with this stuff. Oh, Xingguang is going through some shit. Hey, Miyabi, can you help us? That kind of thing. Can you lend a hand? And I'm sure Miyabi would be like, yeah, sure, whatever, right? Oh, my sword, tailless or whatever, also has a connection to the fucking this hollow, this specific hollow. Oh, okay, open on that, right? There could have been so much other little bits of the story that we can like take in as more extra lore that could have been supplemental for this whole 2.0 story, right? More on this hollow and the thing that was the key original material to the Qingming sword, right? And then like that whole stuff. But yeah, the I think I'm gonna be honest, and maybe this might come off a little strong. And I know like this is only Zenless has only had 2 versions. Version 2, story-wise, by far the weakest. By far the weakest. Because they were trying to establish these things, but they weren't able to really like lay out like, okay, the Exalteds were this. Okay, the Qingming sword was this, that, like all this stuff, right? And then yeah, if you're gonna include the Miyabi stuff, Miyabi's sword also has a connection. Like incorporate that into the story too, not just like it just felt last minute. Like, oh, by the way, Tailless is connected to the thing. Oh, okay, so what? What does that mean? Right? Do we need 2 swords to beat Sarah? Like like what does that mean?
Yep.
Yeah. And they even pointed out, the devs have pointed out, yeah, the Exaltists were kind of like aimless. They were just kind of there to be bad guys, like, oh, we're just evil cult, whatever. When it's like, what are you really there for? Why are you a cult? Who are you following? Okay, the creator, but why? Why are you following the creator? What do you get out of following the creator besides, oh, he might bless, or this thing might bless me with whatever, I guess? But they didn't really go into that. Another thing, right? The Exaltists, like I kind of mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like yeah, and then the moment the Obo Squad stuff, they only included it, even though this was supposed to be both what was it? Oh, Magus and Orphe, and also Seed. Seed was barely, like, not barely, but like less involved, and it was more on the Magus and Orphe stuff. Even though this is supposed to be both for Seed and Orphe Magus, right? Yes, to be fair, Seed did get her own agent story, so maybe that's why they were kind of like split off, pretty much when it comes to storytelling. Because yeah, my God, that the main story for what was it, 2 point whatever, that was literally, it felt like the Orphe and Magus show, right? Because you're like you were saying. I will definitely agree on that. And then like whenever you try to involve with the rest of the Obo Squad, Soldier was barely there, right? Like what is it with this like exclusion of certain characters? We had this whole thing about Soldier 11 with her agent story, all that stuff, right? Where is she? She was like barely like talking or like just involved. I don't know. It was hard to keep track of her, like to see if she still exists in the same area or whatever.
Yeah.
Trigger had some things, but I mean, I guess she had a decent screen time and sort of like role for Orphe and Magus stuff. But yes, it was very much Orphe Magus, right? And of course, Isolde, that whole thing about, oh, what do you know? She's the villain, right? Yeah. So yeah. But okay. Well, all that said, I liked how they sort of wrapped up Xun Guang's story. I respect it. Zhao's story, I respect it. Okay, I do see where she's coming from. She had a shitty childhood, whatever. All right, you know, yes, she is yet another character with the tragic backstory, traumatic, all that stuff. You know, that's why she's like very like, oh, equivalent exchange kind of person, until she met Proxy and Xun Guang, right? And then now they're kind of like teasing the next thing, like, oh, you know, the what do you call it? People at tops are now eyeballing the Void Hunter weapons. Like, oh, okay, all right. What does that mean? Okay, what do you mean by that? Okay, now you're kind of like doing this carrot on the stick or the string thing. Like you're kind of tugging us along with that part. And then yeah, and then Yishuan, Shi-Wan, the brother, is leaving the faction. He's leaving. This is like the first time that we've seen something like that, right? A character leaving a faction. Okay, cool, interesting, right? In a way. And then his objective is also happens to be the Void Hunter weapons, because he wants to find out, how do I stop the Qingming Sword negative effects on Xun Guang? Still, he's still on that stuff. And then so there's a bit of a connection there. Okay, Shi-Wan and Tops probably gonna collide with each other. Maybe they'll fight or something. I don't know. Maybe they'll work together. Who knows, right? What was it? Yeah, Xun Guang, she's now officially a Void Hunter. Cool. Like that whole speech thing, cool, awesome. Like that was a cool moment. The mayor was revealed. Like now you know what he looks like. All right, cool. Zhao is like yeah, it looked like she was gonna get in trouble. Maybe she was gonna get kicked out. No, the leader of Krampus or whatever is like, that's what I like about you. You actually, stood up for yourself, blah, blah, blah. That bit, right? And then,
yeah,
and then you got Banyue and Dialin kind of like standing like this, in the back. it was, like kind of looking cool, right? Even Dialin,
yep.
right. That moment. And then and then that's where Krampus and Tops reveal what's their next focus. Right. The Void Hunter weapons bit. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. And then like, yeah, okay, they had that little get together, the little party thing. I think it was with the Suibian temple or whatever, right? They're celebrating. All right, cool, yay. And then they were seeing Xun Guang off. All right, cool, nice little wholesome moment. But man, they're really trying to push Xun Guang and Proxy, the ship, right? Really pushing the ship. When I think we all know that there's gonna be another ship they're gonna be pushing, right? Whoever the next female character is, that's going to be like, the next big female character, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, there's another little subplot, right? And do you remember what's that Bongbu's name? It's like a Transformer name. Like it was like Lockdown or something like that. Like it was fuck. He was like one of the first Bongbus that was specifically built for combat. Therefore, he's like one of the most powerful Bongbus out there. And guess who built him? Lady Sunbringer. Remember Lady Sunbringer? She was the one with the flag. She had like yellow and blue eyes, and she had like the horns and like, they were showing, that whole video that they're showing off with the captains, right?
Yep.
Remember that the lore drop, right? And then so they were like teasing her, so they're kind of like foreshadowing her possible near future appearance in a way. Then you have, of course, Joyous. Joyous is the guy, who has his mouth covered, has this kind of like not sleepy look, but like that not kind of sort of like a deadpan look in his eyes. You know what I'm talking about? He's like super like relaxed, or he's super laxed. I'll bring it up. So yeah, apparently he was mentioned. Yeah, this dude. He's like basically the proxy, right? Because he's the one who established like, the routes, how you should navigate through the hollow. Like, this is the guy, right? You remember him? Yeah. He was mentioned in the one of the event stories that's going on right now. If you go through it, you'll hear his name or whatever. Yeah, in fact, they even has a little bit of artwork, but yeah, I don't want to spoil too much. There's Lady Sunbringer, right? And you notice something, right? She has those eyes. And then when you look at Sarah, trying to see where's a good shot of her. I mean, also another thing, right? Like, we didn't get too much out of Sarah, unfortunately. I felt anyway. She was kind of just there for 2.0 for the most part, other than, I'm this bad guy, hot lady who stands in the back during the Exaltus like little gathering or whatever. But yeah, like, she didn't really do a whole lot for someone supposed to be like this super villain for 2.0. And then there's this whole like the whole build up from 1.0. Like, she was involved with wait, I just saw it, like that short dude. Where was it? Anyway, she had a lot going on in 1.0 than anything. And then what was it? Oh yeah, and then the last part of 1.0, like, more Sarah. And then, but 2.0 is like, what happened? I mean, yeah, she had some parts, but I felt like it just wasn't enough. 2.5, okay, we got some backstory on her, like she was a part of Hand. But then for some reason, they just erased her records or whatever, so she never existed, quote unquote, according to Hand. But they never like went into like why, or what was like the process, or what was like leading up to that point. Because again, they're like really like kind of like rushing to the story.
Yep.
Yeah, the pacing was just kind of all over the place. As I realized. Okay, I guess we can try to go off of this one. I know this is like a weird modeling or whatever, but everything is there, I guess, maybe. Oh, never mind. It's supposed to be the render. Oh, it's too far away. Damn. Well, yes. Okay. You can see her eyes too. Like, she also had the yellow and blue eyes. So there's supposed to be this whole connection with the creator. I guess Sarah now, but she's dead. But Sunbringer, and now to an extent, the proxies, right? At one point, your eyes turn blue, right? The proxies, but then now with this new thing, they turn golden or whatever, yellow. So now yeah, it's supposed to be like a hint, like, ooh, there's supposed to be this connection with Sunbringer, you as a proxy, and then like, yeah, like, it kind of alludes to something with the creator. Are we also spawns of the creator? I don't know. What's Carol's thing? The teacher, the professor. What is she alluding to? What is she trying to tell us? Really, that's like some of the those little foreshadows and stuff like that. That continue to be interesting. It's really a matter of how they execute it. But so far, a lot of the executions here have been poorly done, unfortunately. Sarah's story could have been way better. The character exclusions, all that stuff I just said, it's like, yeah. That's why I'm saying like 2.0 up to this point, up to 2.5. Definitely the weakest of all the two versions, right? Do you feel that way? Do you feel that 2.0 was by far the weakest?
It's more like I feel like they not weakest, more like their work. You can tell there's some cut content,
Yeah.
and that probably hurt it because it was pretty much like they were rushing maybe for the holidays or something.
Yeah, it really maybe that is a case, especially with what was going on between like whatever point in Banyue's banner and like up to 2.5. Like, yeah, like it seemed like they were really trying to rush it, maybe, for whatever reason. Yeah. Well, I mean, unfortunately, for those who wanted to see Sarah being playable, that's been X'd. Unfortunately.
Not this time.
Yeah, not in this lifetime, I guess. Yeah. And you see this all this stuff, right? This is from I think this is from all from 1.0, right? The 1.0 story stuff. All this build up, like, oh, like, ooh, fucking Sarah turned out to be a piece of shit, like all this stuff. Oh yeah, there you go. This is the guy. This is this guy that she was kind of like using, right? Colluding for a little bit, using him. Oh yeah, this is the introduction of Sarah, I think. At least one of the early parts. All this stuff too. And then by 2.0-ish, it's like, okay. All right. Oh, she's back. Oh, she's back for 2.0. Okay, cool. Like, we can see more of Sarah. But only some, like, the only parts I remember of Sarah, of her doing, besides the final parts of, yeah, like 2.4 or something like that, it's just her running. She's just running away. Like, there's like some parts of the map or whatever, you're like, you reach to that checkpoint and then you see Sarah from like a distance and she's like just running in that like default as like animation. I don't know. I just felt like they didn't do enough with her, along with the rest of the Exaltists. So I think maybe, yeah, like you're kind of saying, like, I think they had a lot of ideas going, but they just could not fit it within this time window that they set up for themselves. I think 2.0 to 2.5, definitely not enough time. They got to do all the way to like 2.8 or something. Because usually that's where they stop for some reason. They always like stop like right around like 2.7 or 2.8 and then just skip right over to the next version. Same with Genshin, Starway, or whatever. Yeah. I think, especially for this kind of story, they needed three more patches at least
Mhm.
to really like lay out like, you know, this story that they're trying to tell. With Sarah, the Exaltists, the Miyabi's connection, Yishuan, maybe more of Yishuan, I don't know, maybe more on the Mystic's backstory or something. And like and also not to mention like you as a proxy, it's just like, what do we really do at this point? Are we now like mystics? Are we like dealing with like this this like mythical force now? Are we just mythics now? And are we not like hackers anymore? Or like, where's that whole like thing about going on the computer and like, okay, you got, okay, the portal's this way or whatever. Like, that like where's all that? Right? That's also like I've also noticed some people were complaining about is like, what's the direction of these proxies? Jack of all trades. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, like what the hell are we doing now? What are we? That's another thing. Like, if anything, your sibling, right, whoever you choose, right, depending, I guess, your sibling is kind of like the actual proxy, but not really, because they don't like tell you like, okay, oh, oh, the portal's this way, or oh, this is, up ahead, like, like, oh, this is happening, like what is the meaning of having the Bongbu there then, right? Aos or whatever you call it.
Yep.
Yeah. Next patch they'll become music producers.
We already had that with Astra.
But remember the angels? We got the angels coming in, remember? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be Shinji. We're going to get into the robot.
Yeah.
And
Oh
then
my
hopefully,
god.
if
Yeah.
you're playing, and a special interaction, if you're playing as Belle, a spear is going to go into your eye while you're inside the
Oh my
med,
god.
and you're just going to scream.
Damn, we're actually gonna be fuck, what were they called?
The Ava units.
The units or whatever. Yeah. The unit whatever. Unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, that shit. Yeah. My goodness, man. But that is a funny thing that JP just brought up, like, well, yeah, what's next, right? Like we were proxies, okay, yeah, like we were hacking, cool. Then we became mystics. For the most, at least the one you chose, right? The which either one, right, is a mythic of some kind. And then now from 2.5 and beyond, or not beyond, but like, whatever, 3.0, now we're gonna be fucking managers slash music producers. Where are we going with that, right? Like yeah, so that's what I definitely also noticed. And then there's that whole plot dump from the Bongbu. I'm gonna see, try to look up the name again. No, not the merch. We're not looking for the merch. Sunbringer, Lock Spring. That's what it was. Lock Spring. There's a whole like subplot about Lock Spring, and then let's not forget, the next AI was also introduced, right? You know, there's fairy, and then they like tease about like, oh, there's other AI too, yokai. That's another thing. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. How many of these like these plot points do we have, man? There's a lot going on, and yet it's like there's a lot going on, but at the same time, we're not really like doing. They're not doing a good job like laying it out for us. Like, what is this? What is that? Why is yokai there? Why, you know, what's up with Lockspring? I guess, you know. But ultimately, okay. I mean, okay. You know what? I forgot to mention Lockspring. Yeah, like ultimately, yeah, Lockspring was like the overarching villain, if you think about it, right? Because yeah, there is the creator, but Lockspring was like actually doing all this, right? All this stuff was because of Lockspring. They were kind of like experiencing from 2.0 was kind of because Lockspring, because he hates humans. Pretty much. That's like the I guess the short takeaway from all that fucking talking too. That's another issue too. There's a lot of fucking dialogue in this part too. A lot of fucking talking. That's the usual Hoyo yapping that they've
Yep.
had problems with across other games too. Now it's like it did became more apparent in this part of ZZZ. I think they've always were a little better about it early on, but I think they amped it up unfortunately more towards closer to 2.5. You know, like I get it. Like there's a lot going on with Zhao. That her stuff was like a lot of dialogue too. And now he got Lockspring. Like Jesus Christ. All right. I think that's pretty much it for the most part. There's a lot of like things setting up for sure. A lot of questions still. Was there anything you wanted to like pepper in before we move on?
I think at this point,
Mm-hmm.
the proxies probably are not human.
Yeah.
Probably like
Yeah.
constructs.
Mm-hmm.
Side story. They're building up their own harem, reverse harem, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Get all the waifus, get all the daddies.
Yeah.
Like I did the taboos in, you know, the wallpaper after you unlock like the highest I forget what's called. Uh, the agents like their happy gauge,
Oh, the
happiness
trust gate,
gauge
the
with you.
trust, yeah.
Yeah, the trust.
Mm-hmm.
I did a taboo.
Which was?
I switched Lycons to Banyue.
Ooh.
I kicked my butler into the storage room like, sorry,
Damn, you put him into the
Lion
boneyard?
Day.
Oh man.
You're on graveyard shift.
Oh no. Move over like on the fucking there's Banyue. You gotta make room for Banyue, man.
Yeah, I need my Banyue.
Oh man. Jesus Christ. That's a whole nother thing too, with Banyue's banner fucking being 12 days only, just so they can get to 2.5 that much faster. Like Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean that, and also like, you know, the allegations. Say what you will.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell Hoyo doesn't like males.
There's a large neglectance on the male characters across not just ZZZ but just like other stuff too. And let's not forget, where are the fucking A ranks, man? Right? Severe lack of A ranks. Like the most recent one is Komano. That's about it. Like I was rumored getting buffed. So I just sent him up to unemployment.
No, JP. I didn't send him to unemployment. I just sent him to clean up the rooms, the happy
He's a
rooms.
custodian. You made him custodian. God damn. Oof.
He is a butler, so fucking do your fucking
Damn.
job.
Oh man, that's harsh.
When you do get the buff, maybe you can sleep in the master bedroom besides me, Banyue, Big Daddy, Ben, and
Mm-hmm.
Billy's somewhere in there. He's probably getting crushed. Lighter's the one that's standing at the door, making sure no one bothers us.
Mm-hmm.
Kamano, he's not invited to my house because of personal reasons.
Right. Yeah. I get it. Right. We don't gotta.
Anton is also at the door, guarding, make sure no one bothers us. So I got places for my men.
Yeah, you got the reverse harem stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah, why? In my playthrough and head canon for ZZD, Wise is us slow.
Yeah. Yep. It would be
Or the
really.
waifu that comes in is pretty much like, oh hi, thank you, bye.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's funny because that's how I feel like what's gonna happen anyway. Because okay, yeah, they were kind of pushing like to some extent with Vivian and Proxy, whatever, right? Wise, Bell, whatever. Early on it was sort of like Zuyan, and then Miyabi, because even at one point, you had to pretend to be her like fiance or whatever that the house selected in order to what do you call, like, push away this weird fucking obsessed fan. Wait, is Zawa's account all male? I mean, do he have all the male characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Because remember, I the ones I'm missing is Soldier Zero.
Yeah. Oh, you mean Soldier 11, right?
No.
Oh, no, you're talking about Sambi, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the Thunder bitch that
Yeah,
got
yeah.
her buff.
Yeah, Sambi.
I don't have Octopus Woman because I'm not into tentacles.
Yeah, Idari.
I don't have Alice. Sorry.
Yeah,
Not
Alice.
into
That's
lollies.
yeah. Alice is kind of understandable.
So,
Yep.
I just recently got Bernice because I spent money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No relations.
Right.
What else am I missing? I know I'm missing like a few more.
Yeah, I'm missing quite a bit still. I know that. I barely just got Jane Doe from the whole, like, what do you call the that event thingy plus her engine, because I spent just enough money, including Xinguang's costume.
Chingy. Here you go.
Chingy.
Chingy.
Oh.
So it's pretty much I have everybody except for like a few because I don't. And at the time I didn't want them.
Yeah, the spinning event. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just sad for Banyue. I gotta wait for his banner next time to try and properly get him to M6, which a lot of people were saying that, yeah, you need to M6 him to make him at least good, or at least M4. Which is sad.
Yeah.
Because all of his like
damage.
what did he say? All his mostly his passives that were already unlocked during the beta or the closed beta or whatever's went into the
the Mindscapes.
Mindscape. So a lot of people were kind of
off. They've done that with another character in Genshin. I forget who, but yeah, it happens.
Because back in the beta, Banyue actually had a better way of gaining his fury.
Yeah.
Like it was more steady, and now it's like you kind of have to work it. Like you can do it, but you gotta work it.
Mhm.
So he said at
Yeah.
least make him M4, and he's good. M6 is like golden child, but
Yeah.
again, $300, and I only got into M2
Ah, damn.
because two bitches stole the spotlight.
Nekomata and
Thanks,
who
Grace
else?
and
Yeah, Grace.
Nekomata.
Mhm.
Don't want to break your necks.
Yeah. I get it. Although funny enough, Grace did get buffed. Yeah, she did get her buff, and then I think I just got her all her what do you call it? Those potentials or whatever you call it, those potential levels. I think I just maxed her out on that, so I haven't actually like tried her out just yet. But yeah.
Yep.
That's yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have for the ZZZ talk. Ranting, of course. We definitely had both of our little rants about ZZZ. I had my rant about the whole story with 2.0 in general. Now that it's over, pretty much. Yeah. You know, okay. It's not a complete shit show, but there just were a lot of things that could have been done better. Yeah. I think that's one way to put it. Alrighty. Hopefully 2.6, when at least the two angels come in, like we'll see. I have a feeling it'll like be feeling like kind of like a filler arc almost ish. You know, there's always that moment in anime like they do the big battle, and then there's like just a couple of episodes they kind of just do some like side quest stuff ish. I think that's what's gonna happen with the angels. Yeah, it's like because just from like looking at them, I feel like I'm like, what are they gonna serve ultimately for the overarching story, you know? Besides just being idols and stuff like that. I mean, like, okay, like I get like, yeah, more factions, cool, you know, but what will they offer to the table when it comes to story? What connections do they have? Maybe Arya, like I keep thinking like Arya is like probably the most like has the most backstory to her. Maybe. But I mean you never know. We don't know what's her name? Suna is gonna have. And then the other one with the black hair and all that stuff, like we haven't seen her yet being revealed. What's her story? What's her deal? I mean, maybe she could possibly be connected with the proxy stuff, right? And oh yeah, not to mention like yeah, Seed. I think Seed is what considered a proxy, right, or something like that. Seed has some sort. No, she has a connection with Carol. I think it was. I think something like that. So hopefully Seed will be like be mentioned later on, and she'll have a role in the later stories, right? Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's gonna move on here with the rest of the stuff. So according to IGN, these were the games that were most completed, right, by their players. So, to no surprise, of course, number one was Expedition 33. Again, the sweep continues, right? Number two is Silk Song from Hollow Knight. Donkey Kong Bonanza, to be surprised. Yeah, surprised. All things considered. And then Doom, The Dark Ages, number 4. Number 5 is Dispatch. Number 6, this one surprised me too. Okay, maybe. I guess I'm okay. Maybe I shouldn't be. Monster Hunter Wilds. You know, Yeah. Mario Kart World. Okay. Huh. Silent Hill F.
I don't know. I don't know. You can come. There's, there's an end game to that game,
Yeah, it's
Mario
just
Kart World.
it's so hollow is the thing. That's why I'm like, oh, okay. Silent Hill F.
Yeah.
South of the Midnight, and then you have Hades 2 for number 10. Yep. Um but yeah, I'm actually also surprised that Donkey Kong Bonanza hits number 3 though. Very very surprised actually. Dispatch too in a way. But Dispatch was one of those hits from 2025. Maybe I'll eventually check it out. Yeah. I can see why this Monster Hunter Wilds did get this much completion because yeah, like, it's Monster Hunter. People want to see what the end game is like. Though that being said, the performance was pretty bad or whatever at launch. That's why it's at number 6. Right. Anything to comment on this top 10 chart thing?
So this chart, it's just saying this is 100%, right? Like you unlock, you 100% run everything, right?
I think so. That's what I'm
What?
assuming anyway. This is from How Long to Beat, I guess. Sure.
And now you have Vivis.
I know yeah. Okay, yeah. There you go. So you can definitely see like the main story. There's extras, kind of weird. Okay, and then there's the completionist stuff.
Okay, so it is like breaking down like how fast you can beat it and how long it takes to 100% everything. Okay.
I'm actually surprised the main story is only 30 hours. Huh.
I mean, it could be it's 30 hours because they just skip cutscenes because cutscenes kind of
Sure. Right.
like eat up most of the playthrough time.
Sure. Mismatch is altogether 20 hours. Damn. Yeah. Hollow Knight is 64 and a half hours with everything. Cyberpunk, yeah, that sounds about right. Baldur's Gate 3, 180 hours. Which kind of makes, yeah, Hogwarts a little disappointing in a way, because like you would expect a little more from Hogwarts, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it, so I can't really, I shouldn't say much. Let me see though. Where was the chart is my question though, of like, is it stats, I guess? By year, I guess yeah. Let me see. Release by month. Oh, okay, there you go. Oh wait, but number 3. What's number 3? Wait, why is this different? I don't get it. What?
It's like,
IGN,
okay.
what are you doing? See, now this makes more sense. Like Split Fiction, okay, and then you have number 6 at the Bonanza, bro. Who?
IGN making up shit.
Yeah, who wrote this? Who made this chart? Yeah, see, and now Monster Hunter Wilds is number 7. See, this is a little more realistic. Yeah, Mario Kart World at number 9, right? Hades, I'm still okay. Weirded out, but all right. But yeah, 33. Silk Song. Dispatch number 4. Doom Dark Ages at number 5. Donkey Kong Bonanza number 6. Yeah, that makes sense now. But yeah, who the fuck wrote that article? What the fuck? Or with that little chart? So someone had just one job, and they didn't do it right. They did not execute it right. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I guess it's IGN. Well, I guess that's what you expect. I guess. All right. This is a bit of a quick one right here. This is from Clover Studios. This is a studio that shit. I'm already looking at his name. Fuck, dude. I'm being so terrible. Oh, Kamiya. There you go. Kamiya-san. Is working at, or he is largely involved with, I believe. Okay, he leads it. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, and they're the ones who are actually doing Okami. Funny enough. There's a bit of a wolf figure there. There's some hints. Anyways, they've been like working on some stuff. They obviously are redacting a lot of things, so that way, obviously, you're not completely in the know of what they're working on. But it looks like they're working on the Okami, the sequel or whatever. That's all I can say. Then yeah, obviously they're covering up the screens. But yeah, this is what Kamiya is doing. For those who are, following him or whatever. Yeah. Any comments, Sawa?
You mean? Hello. Let's see. Because I know they're going, yeah, Okami too.
Yeah.
A little. But what, like you I want to say they're also making something on the side,
Yeah, on the
like,
side, you're right.
like right after Okami 2 is out, they have already something like game bam.
I hope it's not a mobile game. That would be
Bam.
that would be pretty disappointing. But yeah. Kind of neat. Yeah, they're they're kind of chugging along. Kamiya is still in it, right, for the industry.
Mhm.
Whereas someone like Harada-san or Harada, it's like, what's next? What are you doing, sir? Right? We don't know. So, oh yeah, I should I'll give him a follow, just to see where it goes. Right. All right. We're on the final stretch for this episode. So let's go ahead and hit this. Which is appropriate because, yeah, for visual entertainment and other news, there was another little drop from -Zero, right? Godzilla -Zero. They did announce that it is coming to American theaters November 6th of this year. November 6th, 2026. And this is the poster. So, obviously, not too much to take away from, but, it's the clouds, got the blue aura, so it's like, okay. What does that mean? Like, is Godzilla's next sort of enemy kaiju like a flyer? Like, what are we looking at here, right? What does this mean? Is Godzilla gonna fly? Especially with the infamous scene from Hedorah, right? Godzilla versus Hedorah.
Don't worry, the way Godzilla is gonna fly, it's not that infamous way. He's just
Yeah.
gonna start singing "Breaking Free"
Oh my fuck.
in Japanese.
Yeah.
I kind of want to hear that in Japanese.
Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah. So all we do see, is just clouds, the blue stuff, coming from under what it looks like, and that's about it. Yeah. I mean, and maybe to be fair, these clouds could be like smoke from like a random nuclear blast from Godzilla's heat ray, or whatever you call it, the atomic breath, right? Uh, yeah. Other than that, that's all we can really see for now. I like this. Just vibing to the blue. Yep, Yamazaki-san, definitely cooking though. He and his team are definitely cooking. So we literally have little less than 11 months from now. So, all right. Any comments for -0? No, we're good.
It's more of like, am I gonna cry?
Yeah,
Is there
right.
gonna be that one scene that it's like, are you okay? Don't talk to me. I will you.
Yeah, maybe especially with what's going on with the wife, or yeah, the what's her name, Noriko or something like that. I think it was.
Mhm.
Yeah, her. What are they gonna do with her? Or hey, maybe this is from her, right? The blue aura stuff. Maybe she's mutated. She's becoming Godzilla. She's gonna be a female Godzilla, guys.
So Biolante minus the plant.
Minus the plant. Yes, exactly. Or she could be like this weird, like kind of like, not, I don't want to say nasty version, but like a grosser sort of version of Mickey, right? If you remember Mickey, she's like the psychic who always talked to
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla. Yeah, she was like
Lucky
always.
bitch.
Yeah. Who was a very prominent character throughout the Heisei era. So maybe she'll take on that role, maybe like be connected with Godzilla, talking to him, like starting to understand. Oh, that's why you're angry. That's why you're just going out destroying shit. Have a connection maybe, and she'll be, of course, be the one to like sympathize and be like, hey, don't shoot him, or whatever, don't blow him up. He's innocent, or whatever. He's had a very bad day at the office. Especially when somebody dropped the, what do you call, the bombs at, what was it, the Bikini Atoll or something like that, that area, right? Yeah. Someone took his lunch from the office refrigerator. Oh, we don't want that, man. We've had those days, right?
It's like he just needs a hug.
Yeah. Someone just needs to talk to him at the water cooler. Someone just needs.
It's like, I'll talk to it. It's like, I'll talk to him. No. Anyone but you. So go on.
Yeah. He just needs someone to listen. That's all it is, man. That's all it is to it. It's that simple, guys.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's definitely the plot for -0.
Yep.
Noriko is just gonna be the coworker who listens at the water cooler, while Godzilla just rants out his ass about like how he hates the job, but he still has to work to make meats, and make ends meet. Yeah, there you go.
And I was like, I gotta do this work.
Yeah.
I have to do it for my kid.
Yeah.
You have a kid?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yep. This one's a bit of a random one. Not really news or anything. This was back from 2025-ish. Someone made this like little image, right? Well, I don't know if it's from this person, but it's basically a picture of Sonic and Lumine from Genshin, right, holding her. And then Elise from 06 is pissed off because there's a whole thing about Elise and Sonic. They're kind of pushing it in that game, but then they literally just said nope, never happened because of the Iblis trigger. Time went back reset, all that stuff. Even Amy is pissed. Paimon is just like, what?
Well, wrong.
Yeah.
Because Sonic has other boyfriends. Shadow, Knuckles,
Yeah, true.
Tails.
Oh
Big the
God,
Cat.
please no. Eggman. Yeah, okay, Eggman. Yeah, but Tails. Oh my
No,
God.
Big the Cat.
Oh no.
Vector.
Vector. Yeah, SPL even. Yeah. That's not.
Charmy. No,
Oh,
no, no.
I knew
No
you
one
gonna.
likes that bitch.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Hi guys, get the fuck away
Yeah.
from us.
Yep.
And it's like no one likes you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that picture came from. Oh, oops. That picture right here came from or was used in the quote tweet to reference the fact that the voice actor, or should I say, Seiyu, for Lumi, the female main character from Genshin Impact, Aoi Yuki, stated in an interview that I've said in many places, if I were to have a boyfriend, there would be no other or no better than Sonic. I guess that's actually a quote from this person or voice actor for, one of the most important characters in Genshin, right? Funny that because she also actually voiced Six the Badger in Japan. Six the Badger is a character who debuted in that one forgotten Sonic game. Shit.
Oh well.
Oh well, exactly. We don't talk about that, but we do talk about Styx in a way. She does appear in the animated series. That basically was based off of that forgotten game. But anyways, yeah. That is an actual quote, I guess, apparently from her. And if you don't believe that, it's in Famitsu, right? You can't get more legitimate than that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, someone made a. Oh my God. So yeah, apparently, because of this came into light, there's a bit of a meme little explosion within the fan art community of Lumion and Sonic being shipped together at some point. Yeah, so could you imagine, right? Like Sonic being together with which is like this random character from Genshin. Important, yes, but it's just so random. Such a wild thing, right? To think about. You know, she likes Sonic. Dang, she got a thing for Sonic. Like, wow.
You freaky bitch.
Yeah.
But I respect you.
Yeah. Respectable. I get it. Right. You know, there's that anime character that we all have some sort of feelings for, you know. I get it. I think a lot of us have been there for those who enjoy a lot of cartoons and anime and stuff. Yeah. But, you know, thought I mentioned that because, of course, it's Sonic and Genshin. And, yeah. So that was very interesting to see. Amy and Shadow look like this, or look at this, and like, yep,
Yeah. Told you.
yep, yes, sir. Oh, she also voices Taba from Persona. Okay, wow. Sharon, I wish I was literally Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh man,
It should have been me.
should have been me. Yep. Oh, okay. This is the original image. Okay. Wow, that's so funny. It's fucking real.
And then they make the Bibis.
Yep. Could you imagine though if it actually happened? They
No,
have
I
this,
don't wanna.
yeah, right. It would be too much. Sonic Boom, that's what it was. Boom. With for like Six to Badger to debut in. What an unfortunate game that was. What a hot mess that was. Yeah. Pure Grace. Oh, okay. She's from Pure. Also voiced somebody from Pretty Cure. Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, this is this is basically like Doomslayer and Isabel, kind of. I know these two were treated more like friends. But with Sonic and Lumine, it was yeah, yeah. Any other thing? All right, no, not really. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty wild when it first came out. I remember. I was kind of shocked too. I was like, "Whoa, shit, damn!" Could you imagine? Anyway, that is all that we got for this episode / rendition of the Hypecast. Is there anything you wanted to say before we skedaddle?
I don't know how long this what's it called? Sale is going on the PSN. If you did not buy Ninja Gaiden 4, buy it now for the deluxe edition is now 30% off. So you'll be paying
Ooh.
like $62.99 plus tax. So from 89.99 down to 62,
Ooh.
62, 65, whatever.
Right.
That's a steal.
Yeah. No, that does sound like a
Because
pretty good deal.
the base game is 69.99. So
Yeah.
Why not? Again,
Yeah,
why
but
not?
and then and you're getting the deluxe edition too, so you're gonna get more.
Yeah, and you're getting the season pass, or not really a season pass, but you're getting like DLC content
Right.
that's gonna come in the future.
Right.
Skins and the in-game currency, to level up your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep. Extra goodies for the price of an actual what a normal game should be priced. Except you're getting the deluxe edition. Yep.
It's a good thing that I'm using my model because I actually drank out of the wrong bottle.
Oh. Uh-oh.
And I have nothing in my stomach.
Oh.
Yes.
It's that night, huh? Okay. I see.
It tastes so good though.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here before something goes awry. We'll be back. Hopefully the Alex stuff will be more unveiled. I feel like when is wait when wait a minute when is oh, you know what? I feel like by the time the Capcom Cup that we don't get to see, unfortunately,
No, we'll get to see. Someone's probably gonna
pirate it or something. Yeah, stream it. Yeah,
pirate it, stream it on fuck, I keep forgetting. It's that other artist site.
Oh,
that,
Picardo?
Artists go. Yeah, Picardo.
Oh my god. That'd be hilarious.
On PH, just saying.
That'd be so funny. Picardo, man, I haven't been there in a long time. I used to stream a lot on Picardo, actually, once upon a time when I was drawing more. Right, man. What a name. That brings back memories. Oh, all right. Anyways, thank you very much. We will be back. Hopefully more stuff to talk about. And till then, take care, stay safe, and see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.
The truth behind the secret plan. Vegapunk claims.
What?